all aboard the Spence Excuse Express. Next stop, man, Downville. So we have Michael Jai White, one of my favorite martial artists / action stars, by the way, throws in his hat an excuse bucket for Errol Spence, saying that he had a training partner that was training with Errol Spence, and he told him ahead of time, before the Crawford fight, that Errol Spence wasn't ready. He's not the same person, and he has lost a step. Okay, this is what Michael Jai White said. His friend that trains with Errol Spence told him. And once again, this just adds to the excuse pile. But I want to put something back on y'all mind for a minute. Because, see, I love doubling back on myself. You remember when I put this up right here? Fire sale. Now, look what Michael Jai White just said. Okay? Said his friend told him that he not ready. He mad that he took the fight. He wish he didn't take the fight, blase, splee, whatever and whatnot. What is this video about? This video is about Errol Spence knowing that he can't beat Terrence Bud Crawford, but making the masses and the people believe that he's in good enough shape, that he's up to par both physically and mentally to go in there with Terrence Bud Crawford. This is a fire sale. He's getting all his money. He's blowing a smoke screen to y'all, but he's nowhere near on this guy level. And even if he was, he still's not ready. He's still not. This is what I said. But yet when I put this video out, y'all was claiming that Errol Spence was a monster. I just like double back on myself. Y'all said the kid was a monster. He looking sharp when he was doing his mid work with Derrick James. Y'all said that kid was a monster. Don't you remember? In case you forget, you can go to this video and go in the comment section and whatnot. You know what I'm saying? I'm pretty sure some of y'all are there, but y'all saying that boy was a monster. All this stuff. Till he got in there with a monster. Okay? And he made him look like an amateur. You know, but I'm going to digress on that. The whole point is this. All right. Everybody want to make an excuse why Terrence Crawford looked as dominant as he did. You know what I'm starting to figure out? People are making excuses not just because he beat Errol Spence that way. People are making excuses because that's probably one of the most dominant performances in boxing that we have seen in a very long time. And a lot of people are jealous of that performance. Ooh, hope I didn't go over your head. Nobody seen that coming, did you? See, nobody thought about that aspect of it. A lot of people, forget the Errol Spence fans that want to defend him. A lot of people are jealous of that performance. They also want something to be wrong with Errol Spence because Terrence Crawford just can't be that good. Like Michael Jai White said, when did he look that dominant against anybody else? See, it's Terrence Crawford's dominance in that fight that bothers people, and not just the Errol-sexuals. And not just the Errol-sexuals, because ain't a lot of people in boxing who's doing it like that at a elite level. There are some people who are dominating, but dominating other elite guys. Now keep in mind, I never think Spence was all that, but he's definitely a pound-for-pound fighter. No doubt. When you do that to elite guys, that's when it means something. Deron Bruce Ennis looked good, but when he started doing that to elite guys, that's when you really like. And that's when I'm finding out that's really what the problem is. Besides just people just upset that that boy got his butt tapped like that. But I told y'all it was a fire sale. You didn't care then. You wanted to believe in it then. You know? And I'm going to tell you the crazy thing about saying that Errol Spence wasn't ready for this fight. It's actually a shun to Errol Spence. You know what I'm saying? It's actually a backhand to Errol Spence. Think about this for a minute. Errol Spence said that he was going to go around and collect all the belts. So basically, he fought Terrence Crawford on his time. He said he was going to go around and collect all the belts. I know that the Errol-sexuals remember that because that's the excuse that they use, or that's the rebuttal that they came up with whenever we say, why the fight ain't happening? Like, man, Errol Spence said he was going to go around and collect all the belts and he was going to get to Terrence Crawford. Now we at Terrence Crawford because he ain't got all the belts. He did exactly what he said he was going to do. Am I not quoting you right? I think I am. So in that case, if he did exactly what he was supposed to do, to say that he wasn't ready to take all that time, think about it for a second, to take all that time and to fight all these other fighters and no problems. Y'all not saying that he looking shabby, looking slow, this, and that, but to fight all those fighters and take your time and do this on your timeline and to finally get around when you're ready to fight him and you not ready, then what does that say about him from the beginning? Like, comment, subscribe. I'm out. And one more thing before I go. I'm sick of people saying, man, nobody seen him whooping Errol Spence like that. Did nobody predict that? Bullshit. Okay? I know what I was saying, and I was telling people from the get-go it was going to be a straight up ass whooping. Go back. I'm on record. I'm recording. Okay? It's no hesitation, no stutter, no nothing. I told you exactly what it was. I told you this dude wasn't on his level. I told you that Errol Spence is not the ceiling to Terrence Crawford's talent. Go back and listen to it. I used those exact words over and over and over again. I knew this guy was nowhere near his level. I don't care what was going on with him. I don't care if he was juiced up, flung from a car, this, that, and the third. It's just not going to add up at the end of the day. Skip the excuses. I seen it. People just jealous of the performance, man. We in old hating, soft ass, I'm in my feelings ass era. That's really what it is. Because you, other than that, you can't even really explain why hate coming from left, right, up, down, all around. But when you think about it, low key, with a performance like that, with an ass whooping like that, and walking out to Eminem, you damn near gotta hate on Crawford. That was just like a flawless fucking night. Like from top to bottom, like he overdid it. Like, you know, killed the ant with a sledgehammer. That's what happened that night. I'm just saying. All right, I'm out.